Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Today, I will be telling you a scary story about MrBeast. But before we get into the video, take a moment to relax and lean back. In this video, I will take you on a chilling adventure. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Also, hit the notification bell so you can be the first to know when I post new videos. Now, let's get started with our story. Remember, this video is entirely fictional and a product of imagination. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, was always famous for his crazy and large-scale videos. However, this time, what he planned would truly scare his entire team and audience. Jimmy decided to organize a special contest called the Midnight Contest. This contest would take place in an old, abandoned, and supposedly haunted mental hospital. The winner would receive a huge cash prize. The contestants included Chandler, Chris, Carl, and Jake. The night of the contest arrived, and the team reached the hospital in a large van. The building was enveloped in an eerie silence, its walls covered in the decay of years. Jimmy explained the rules to the contestants. You need to hide inside the hospital until midnight. Whoever stays hidden the longest wins. But be careful. You might not be alone inside. As the contest began, everyone tried to find a hiding spot in the dark and winding corridors of the hospital. Chandler hid in an old operating room, while Chris chose the boiler room in the basement. Carl took refuge in a patient room on the top floor, and Jake decided to hide in an old laboratory. Jimmy had placed security cameras all over the hospital to watch everything and record every moment. For the first few hours, everything was quiet. However, as midnight approached, strange events began to occur inside the hospital. Chandler saw old medical instruments moving on their own in the room he was hiding in. An operating table creaked as if pushed by an invisible force. Panicking, Chandler decided to leave the room. Chris, while wandering in the basement, felt a cold breath in the air. Then, he started hearing whispers coming from the walls. These whispers were filled with incomprehensible words and seemed to be calling him. Following the sound, Chris entered a dark corridor, and suddenly the door behind him locked. He saw eyes glowing in the darkness on the other side of the door and screamed in fear. Karl saw a shadowy figure approaching him in the room he was hiding in. As the figure got closer, its face became indistinct and terrifying. Karl tried to escape from this entity, but the door to the room suddenly shut, trapping him inside. The figure continued to walk slowly towards him. Jake saw old chemical bottles tipping over and spilling on their own in the laboratory. The room was filled with a strong odor, and Jake, his eyes burning, headed for the door. But when he opened the door, he saw a figure dressed in a nurse's uniform with a pale face and empty eyes at the end of the corridor. Jake realized the figure was quickly approaching him and started to run in panic. Jimmy was astonished by these scenes he was watching through the security cameras. When he realized these events were not part of a planned prank, he decided to help his friends immediately. However, when he entered the hospital, he couldn't find any of them. Each one had disappeared inside the hospital. At dawn, there was no trace of his team members. Although Jimmy wanted to believe that what happened was a nightmare, the broken cameras and terrifying traces he found inside the hospital showed that it was real. MrBeast's scary contest would never be forgotten, and the mystery of his missing friends would remain unsolved. And that concludes our chilling tale of MrBeast's Midnight Contest. I hope you enjoyed the story, and that it gave you some good scares. Remember, this was a fictional story created for your entertainment. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and keep exploring the unknown.